Hello, this is going to be a Hypixel Skywalk tutorial on how to win 4 or 5 of dungeons for anywhere from 20 to 28 million coins, which is a number I've used before in the last video where I showed how you can get up to 28 million coins pretty easily from every 5 days purely from events with a very small investment. So if you take this money that you have profited, you can get this dungeon set up and be able to run floor 5 and make even more money. So yeah, let's get it right into it. So first off, gear. Gear is very important, obviously. So the gear I have is probably what you're going to be wanting to go for, because I can run floor 5 very easily. So yeah, it's just... So Shadow Assassin armor, it does not need to be hot potato booked or ancient, but mine is, because I like the extra damage for not that much extra money. Every piece should at least be 3-starred. The Zombie Knight chestplate should be 5-starred. I just have my Shadow Assassin 4-starred because then again I like the extra damage, right? So sword, weapon, you're gonna either want a withered or fabled livid dagger. They're both very good. If you have an okay catacombs level, I'd go with livid dagger. Withered. If you don't, just go for fable for the crit damage. So also on the weapon, you're gonna want Soul Eater. You're also gonna want, Siphon, Titan Color, Triple Strike, all the stuff, right? But you have a choice here. So me personally, I used to use Smite on my Livid Dagger, and I would deal about 1 to 1.7 million damage in dungeons, depending on how many blessings I had. And without Smite, I do around 800 to 1.2 million, which is a sizable difference because most of the mobs in dungeons are undead. But the reason I'm currently using Sharpness is just because the Livid Dagger is my main weapon for everything. It's not just my dungeons weapon, so I use it for Zealots, for example, that are not undead, or for Sven Slayer or Tarantula Slayer, right? So I use it for all that stuff too, and everything that and most of that stuff isn't undead, so, but you can swap, and when I go into a big Dungeons Grind session, I usually will swap, because the extra damage is very nice, so, yeah. So, this right here would be about 20 million coins, 20 to 24 million if we just check the auction house. Shadow Assassin, let's just go for, some 3-star boots. This setup is around 20 to 30 million, depending on how good you get the armor. Actually, let's just not look for 3-star boots in the AH because it's pretty hard to find. What you're gonna want to do though, 1.6 million. Right, those are good boots, and a good price. I would buy that, right? And then for helmets, I would also buy that. Nope, that's still boots. But if we go for helmets, I would also buy those. Helmets 1-star. 2-star. I would honestly just buy a 2-star and then pay someone 300k to 3-star. And then leggings are pretty expensive if we go back to the auction house and go Shadow. I was gonna type Shadow Assassin leggings, but that's too much. Well, there we go. Pure Shadow Assassin leggings. These, it shouldn't be pure in my opinion. It should be fierce or ancient. But you can really decide that. I do suggest you go fierce though, because ancient is pretty expensive. So this would be, 3 million, right? 3.1 mil for 2-star. That's a really good price. Just buy it, then again, pay someone 600k or so to have 3-star. Put Growth 5, Prop 5 on all of it. Alright, Growth 5, Prop 5, you don't need hot potato books. I just have it because, I don't really see myself getting Necron or Storm Armor anytime soon, so might as well make the best of the armor set I currently have, right? So, and then if we go Zombie Knight, alright, and then we go lowest price on Legendary, 5-star, 2.8 mil. This is a good chest plate you should pick up. I would personally hot potato book this just because of the lack thereof of health you get from this. You do get a lot less health than something like a zombie soldier chest plate, but it's worth it because the defense is crazy in dungeons. Right there, 500 defense, me personally, 505 defense. It's insane how much defense you can get in dungeons if it's 5-starred. It does make up for the Shadow Assassin not giving that much defense. And the Shadow Assassin will make up most of the missing HP. So pets. pets are a pretty weird thing. So you can either go blue whale. So let's look at some epic blue whales, because epic blue whales are like okay, they're not bad necessarily. Like I'd say this one, right? You see that's not bad. The health boost is good, the bulk perk is good, right? But if you really want a good pet, for health at least, you're gonna want a legendary blue whale, which is very expensive, like at least like a level 71, I'd say. So like I don't know, like this guy, 20 million coins, right? It's just the plus 11% max HP is crazy. The Archimedes perk, I don't know how to pronounce that, right? So that is very nice. Plus just the straight up health boost is also good. So like that, for example, that will gain you a couple hundred HP, but that's very expensive. Now most people can't do that. So personally, I just go for a damage pet. Like that's what I use. I run a Enderman pet. That's just because, okay, look at this thing. Alright, I'm just gonna put this into context how busted this pet is. So mine personally is level 91. I've leveled this myself. I didn't buy it and had it since level 1. If you're gonna do this, you should buy a common one. Because if this was common, it would be level 100 like a while ago. This has like 60 mil XP on it. It would almost be, this would be level 100 if it was common, which is why I suggest buying a common one. They are also cheaper, so it's just worth it, in my opinion. And the reason you want it a common, because the ability is not very useful, but the, just the straight up stat it gives for being, for leveling up, it gives crit damage %. It used to just be crit damage, and that was still cracked, but it got buffed, I'd say, by, it now gives %, and the %, 95% crit damage. Okay, so I'm holding my livid dagger right now. I currently have 487% crit damage. Not that good, right? I mean, that's okay, right? And then let's just take let's despawn the Enderman, and now we have 3. We've just lost 100 crit damage, which is ridiculous. This thing is insane. Which is why you should go for it. Because like that, okay, like just for example, if we go to the end, okay, alright, I'm gonna smack this, sell it. Okay, 64,000 non-backstab. Okay, that's not too bad. This isn't a damage optimized set. Why I say that? I mean, it's not damage optimized for you know, doing damage regular mobs. It's damage optimized for dungeons. Because I could have a set at half the price doing 120k per hit if I wanted. And that's like Tara Helm strong, right? So, and if I backstab him, let's just do backstab, 136,000 damage, right? That's without the Enderman pet. Okay, so we're doing that. And that was a backstab. We front stab this guy, 81k. Let's just backstab this man. Okay, that guy's being a little smart. Okay, dude. 90k for front hit. Okay, let's just get a backstab. Bruh, I'm so good at this game. It's incredible. 181k. There's about a 50,000 damage difference on a backstab and on a regular, just, you know, hit. It's still a huge difference of almost about 25k. Yeah, it's insane how, or 95k, I don't know how that happened. And Soul Eater, by the way, is the ultimate enchant you're gonna want, because look, if we go here, right, the damage just keeps going up. It's a very good ultimate enchant. And if you don't have the correct mining level, or enchanting level, sorry, to put it on, just pay somebody and make them give you a collab of about 16 million, because that's how much the weapon is. So, this setup is anywhere from 25, I'd say, to about 36 million coins, depending on what you do. My personal version of the setup is about 28 million. That's what I'm gonna put in the thumbnail and title. So, yeah. And there's one more thing you're gonna need to be very OP in dungeons. I personally do not have this on me because my friend's using it, because I haven't been playing too much Skyblock lately. But if we look at the ornate zombie sword, where is it? No, it's not a legendary weapon. Weapons, there we go, lowest price, 500k coins. This thing is cracked. You wanna know why? Because look, heal for 144 plus 5%, and heal players within 7 blocks for 50, okay? So, if you're Berserker, I'm Berserker, okay? That's my class at the moment. 300 mana. In dungeons, that'll be about double, so I'll have 600 or 700 mana, which is pretty good. And with the Ornate Zombie Sword, that means I can use all 5 charges, and that will get me from, approximately speaking, that will get me from 1 health to almost 700, almost like 1200 health, I believe, because of the extra 5%. Which is very good. Plus, if there's teammates around you, it helps. And that's just good because if there's like a skeleton master and you get clonked in the head by a skeleton master, and then there's another one, or you're in a wither room, for example, you know, you're gonna need them. And, yeah. So, just for some proof of context that, this is a viable strategy and this stuff does work, I'm gonna show you some footage of me running dungeons with this exact setup. So, I'll see you then.